You cannot find peace by avoiding life. Life is not a series of gig lamps symmetrically arranged. Life is a luminous halo, a semi-transparent envelope surrounding us from the beginning of consciousness to the end. No need to hurry. No need to sparkle. No need to be anybody but oneself. Someone has to die in order that the rest of us should value life more. The eyes of others are prisons, their thoughts our cages. Lock up your libraries if you like, but there is no gate, no lock, no bolt that you can set upon the freedom of my mind. Arrange whatever pieces come your way. The great revelation perhaps never did come. Instead there were little daily miracles, illuminations, matches struck unexpectedly in the dark. A feminist is any woman who tells the truth about her life. Blame it or praise it, there is no denying the wild horse in us. A self that goes on changing is a self that goes on living. I have a deeply hidden and inarticulate desire for something beyond the daily life. Growing up is losing some illusions, in order to acquire others. But I don't think of the future, or the past, I feast on the moment. This is the secret of happiness, but only reached now in middle age. There is the strange power we have of changing facts by the force of the imagination. If you do not tell the truth about yourself, you cannot tell it about other people. I am rooted, but I flow. All extremes of feeling are allied with madness. Be truthful, and the result is bound to be amazingly interesting. I am not one and simple, but complex and many. The beauty of the world, which is so soon to perish, has two edges, one of laughter, one of anguish, cutting the heart asunder. Thinking is my fighting. Mental fight means thinking against the current, not with it. It is our business to puncture gas bags and discover the seeds of truth. It's my choice, to choose how to live my life. We can best help you to prevent war not by repeating your words and following your methods, but by finding new words and creating new methods. How lovely goodness is in those who, stepping lightly, go smiling through the world. Until we can comprehend the beguiling beauty of a single flower, we are woefully unable to grasp the meaning and potential of life itself. Never pretend that the things you haven't got are not worth having. What does the brain matter compared with the heart? How much better is silence, the coffee cup, the table? how much better to sit by myself like the solitary sea bird that opens its wings on the stake. Let me sit here forever with bare things, this coffee cup, this knife, this fork, things in themselves, myself being myself. To enjoy freedom we have to control ourselves. In solitude we give passionate attention to our lives, to our memories, to the details around us. Incessant company is as bad as solitary confinement. I thought how unpleasant it is to be locked out, and I thought how it is worse, perhaps, to be locked in. And yet, the only exciting life is the imaginary one. Without self-awareness we are as babies in the cradles. I feel so intensely the delights of shutting oneself up in a little world of one's own, with pictures and music and everything beautiful. One of the signs of passing youth is the birth of a sense of fellowship with other human beings as we take our place among them. One likes people much better when they're battered down by a prodigious siege of misfortune than when they triumph. I will not be famous, great. I will go on adventuring, changing, opening my mind and my eyes, refusing to be stamped and stereotyped. The thing is to free one's self, to let it find its dimensions, not be impeded. It is far harder to kill a phantom than a reality. One must learn to be silent just as one must learn to talk. Each had his past shut in him like the leaves of a book known to him by heart, and his friends could only read the title. Yet it is in our idleness, in our dreams, that the submerged truth sometimes comes to the top. He who robs us of our dreams robs us of our life. And all the lives we ever lived and all the lives to be are full of trees and changing leaves. Fear no more, says the heart, committing its burden to some sea, which sighs collectively for all sorrows, and renews, begins, collects, lets fall.